Hello, my name is Sydney, Sidders and Solhan_do, and welcome back to the Kent Coast Walk. Today we are walking from Oare, where we ended up last time, to Faversham. And I know what you're thinking, that's not very long at all. It's like 4 and a little bit of miles, and that's mainly because we had a really long walk last time from Quay to here. And we've got a very kind of a long walk next time from Faversham to Whitstable. It's going to take us along the Oare Creek behind me there, and then when we get to the end of the Oare Creek we meet up with the Faversham Creek, and we're going to walk down the Faversham Creek to Faversham. But we won't stop there yet. We'll then cross over the creek and go back out a little bit, and that's where the official walk for today will end. Just sort of setting up for the next walk. Then we're going to do a little bit of walking through the town of Faversham to end off the day. I've got my Sittingbourne in Faversham, Isle of Sheppey map there. I'm also joined, we also have JC for the first time in a long time. He's only ever been on one other Kent Coast Walk before, and he's here. As well as family members. And my mum behind the camera. Okay, let's get going on this walk. So there's the Oare Creek, and we are heading this way. So almost immediately we're going to take a left-hand turn off of the main road and down this footpath right here with the old man and the stick and the dog.
And the alligator in the distance.
So I've actually been quite excited about this walk for a while now, and it's shorter, but it's really interesting. We're not really going next to the sea or even an estuary. It's all creek. Oare Creek, Faversham Creek, and every bit of history in this area. So I'm anticipating a lot of interesting stuffs to see. Here's the marina of Oare Creek. We've just come out of this path here, and we have reached the Shipwrights Arms, which is the pub right at the end where the Oare Creek and the Faversham Creek meet up. And we're going to continue just to there and get a really good view of that, hopefully. We're here at the end of the first section of today's walk. There's a second section and a third section, and wow, there's the Oare Creek over there, just about. You can see it joining to the Faversham Creek to my left here. And they head out to sea in the middle towards the swale. There you got Isle of Hearty, and where the Faversham Creek and the Oare Creek meet, and the swales between us and the Isle of Hearty. There's our pub there. I'm quite curious about what they're like, if it's a good pub or not. If anyone's been there, let me know in the comment section. And time to head down the Faversham Creek towards the town of Faversham. What's that, Emma? There's a bull?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Are you scared, JC?
Terrified.
My mum's wearing red, so she will have to look out. With the Faversham Creek there, the other side is where we're going to be walking next time from Faversham to Whitstable. It's a kissing gate. We love kissing gates. A big field of cows over there. Hopefully none of them is the bull. I don't think they can get across. There's water in the way. How do you feel about there being a bull potentially here with your red coat?
I was a little bit concerned, but luckily I have made it through in one piece.
Yay! There's all the cows. Maybe one of them is a bull. I'm also going to point out that we can see Faversham Church there in the background, the spiky up bit, and we'll be there towards, well, at the end of the walk pretty much. Take a pew, enjoy the view! Oh. Hi.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
You met a dog.
A bit.
Just saw this bird fly by. I'm not too sure what it is, but it has this really long, like, curved, skinny beak. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it flying, but it was quite spectacular. It's just there in amongst the shrubbery. We got double kissing gates, one here. It's okay. And then we got one just down there. Whenever I turn the camera on for filming, I feel like everyone who I'm with suddenly goes like, oh, we gotta stop talking, oops. It's quite funny. Kissing gate number 2. On the other side of the Faversham Creek, and on the other side of the seawall, on the other side, you can see the top of Whitstable peeking up. Should I go hug it? We are now approaching the civilization of Faversham. You can see it just ahead of us. There's the dockyards of Faversham on the other side. The cows are getting closer. Hopefully there aren't any bulls, because we're so close to Faversham. That building on the other side of the creek is where we're going to finish today's walk, but we've got to go around to get there. Wow, it's very pretty here. JC?
That's a bull?
Yeah, no. It's a female. She has the udders.
I'm gonna get me some milk.
Uh-oh, there's a fence in the way. What do we do? So the thing here, there's this massive fence in the way, and that's because this sort of housing area is kind of private-ish, and they built it along the creek. So basically, we have to stop on the creek here and walk along here, around the houses, and then we'll join a road, and then eventually we'll get back to the creek. Oh, we're leaving the field with the cows.
And the bull.
Oh! What is... Oh!
I think it's that brown one there.
Brown one
It's the brown one!
I'm pretty sure it is.
is a bull.
It might be.
No, it's definitely a bull.
Oh gosh!
Thank God we're not wearing red.
Ah. Yeah, that's... You'll see when you get over.
Bull in field.
The brown one in the middle, oh, it's going behind the black ones, but that's the bull in the field that we were just in.
Coming closer.
Just came from that way. You could keep going straight, but you don't. You turn left along the wall and continue towards Faversham. I think we are about to reach a road. We just came from this path behind me here, and I think we go straight over to this footpath.
It's a long way.
That doesn't look like a footpath, maybe it's down here. Here we go, it's just by the Faversham Reach. That's sort of the private housing bit in there, and just to the right of that, we've got footpath sign. And this is where we go. Down we go, down the alleyway. And in theory, this will bring us out by the Faversham Creek again. Oh, just listen to that leaf sound. There we go, there's the Faversham Creek again. Just had to go around that private area. The houses here are beautiful. It's very picturesque. Here's an oldie time map of the area that we've just walked, and we started here in Oare, walked up to where the two creeks meet, and then along the Faversham Creek all the way to where here, and that's where Faversham is. What a beautiful tree. All those colours and the leaves at the bottom. And JC just pointed out that this is the most autumn tree, apparently. We're going to take a quick break from the walk at the Albion Taverna right here, because everyone wants to have a little break after what we've done so far. Looks like a nice pub from the outside. That's where we're sitting to have our meal. Well, that was delicious. I thoroughly recommend Albion Taverna in Faversham. A very delicious Mexican food. Quite spicy, like 5 out of 10 on the spice scale for our like chicken nom 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 things, whatever they're called, wings. That's the word.
That is the word.
We are now heading to the bridge over the Faversham Creek, and then we'll head back out to that building, which is where we'll end, and then
We're walking to Dungeness after.
no, we're not walking to Dungeness. And then after we've walked out to that, we'll walk through Faversham and have a look at some of Faversham, and that'll be it. Okay, let's get going. There's the bridge just up ahead. Crossing over the bridge. My mum's pointed something out. Ah, it's the creek. That's heading up to the very end of the creek. But we're not heading that way because there's a bridge here. It doesn't go too much further that way, so I thought we could just cross over here, unlike Sittingbourne where I wanted to go all the way into Sittingbourne. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Here we are passing the Shepherd's Neame Brewery in Faversham, and we're turning left down this road here. Would you look at that? It's the oldest in Britain since 1698. Wow, that is a long time ago. This building here was built in 1475 as a town warehouse and named after the ship Faversham supplied to fight in the Spanish Armada in 1588. That's incredible, isn't it?
I don't know how they would survive that long.
Gonna turn left down that road just up ahead here. The section that we just walked along, alongside all these new houses on the Creekside, there's all these massive signs that are saying like private property, no cyclists, no dogs, and in tiny writing at the bottom there's like access allowed or something like that. So you can walk along here, but they really tried to make it look like you're not allowed to walk here, which is such a shame because Faversham Creek is a significant part of the town, a part of the town's history. Heading away from the creek, here's the sign, private property, blah 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 blah, and at the bottom, access only, no cycling. Anyway, we're here, and we're gonna sneak down this little footpath here, which should take us through to the other side. Ooh, this section up ahead looks rather lovely, with these historical buildings. Pedestrian zone ahead. Have a look at that in a sec. Just gonna loop around along the shoreline and finish off the official coastal part of today's walk. There's Mum. She's... Hi Mum! Not... sorry. Sorry. No, that's okay.
Gotta keep that in.
That was so embarrassing. There we go. Right there is where we're going next time. Down there, that's where we're going next time. And now a quick look at the Oyster House. Oyster Bay House. And right here is the end of today's coastal part of the walk. Look at these gorgeous boats. The end of the coast today. Next time we're going to be heading to Whitstable, but for the rest of this video we're going to be heading towards Faversham Station, and along the way have a look at some of the beautiful buildings in the town of Faversham. There's Faversham Church spire. Very tall. No wonder you can see it from so far away. here we are, Faversham Station, the end of today's walk. It's been a good one, I've really enjoyed it. Like, walking from Oare and to Faversham, that was lovely countryside. And then looking around Faversham, it's a very picturesque town, so it's been great. Next time, we're going to be walking from Faversham to Whitstable, where we're finally going to start the non-stop seasidey feely beach and pebbles and etc sort of feels of the North Sea. So that's going to be awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to believe in the rainbows.